Hello everyone, I'm George, welcome to Lancashire Aquariums. I'm excited to give you a full tour of my 300 litre tank setup today. I've only had it up and running about 3 months now. I've really enjoyed getting back into the hobby after a break of 5 or so years. It's been a fantastic experience so far, I'm really enjoying it. I just thought I would share my experience on YouTube and with anybody else who is perhaps just getting back into it after a while and learning new things again. The inhabitants of the tank. First off, we've got angelfish. I have currently I've got 6 of them here. A couple of them have paired off, but the others haven't. So no breeding or aggression just yet. I should say I do have another tank should there be a problem with any of these, but so far there hasn't been a single issue, apart from one fish that isn't, I don't think, considered to be a particularly aggressive fish, but I've had problems with it, and it's not the fish you'd think. Then we have, controversially, tiger barbs. Now, people say don't keep them with angelfish. You can, under the right conditions. So I have a big group of tiger barbs, I think there's 12. They mess about with each other, you know, they'll chase each other, but they do not bother any other fish. Not a peep on any other fish. In fact, they're one of my favourite fish in this tank. Like I said, they play about, you know, amongst themselves, but they never bother any of the other ones. I've actually really enjoyed keeping them, contrary to what a lot of people say. Then we'll move on to the rummy-nosed tetra, my favourite shoaling fish, and so far my favourite tetra. They just swim up and down the length of the tank, really tight knit, to the point where even some of my, spoiler alert, ember tetras will join in with them. Even my, again, spoiler alert, Arto Cinchlus join in as well. I have about 11, because I lost one unfortunately, rummy-nose, and they're just absolutely fantastic community fish. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not not being ignorant, I'm just looking at my notes. Then we have the electric blue Acaras that I actually purchased online, and they're still very, very young. They're only about an inch big, and there's 4 currently, but there is 6 in there. But what I plan on doing with those is setting up a different tank, probably 5, maybe 6 feet, something like 600-ish litres, somewhere around there, and I want a shoal of electric blue Acaras with 3 or 4 Oscars. I think that'd be awesome. So that's what I plan on doing with those. Going back to the ember tetras, my ember tetras actually started off my tank cycle, so they've been there since the beginning. Again, I lost one of them, but you know, it's to be expected. They don't all survive it. Sometimes you just get the odd sick fish. Now, plant wise, it's all live. So we've got Anubias, Java Fern. I'm trying to kick off this Monte Carlo, but my light's not strong enough. I'm thinking about getting a fluval plant 3.0 at some point soon, because it's barely hanging on, but that's all it's doing. It isn't growing or anything, it's just kind of stagnant. There is nutrition in the substrate, via root tabs and a mix of some old substrate from another tank too. Look there, that's the fish that causes the most trouble. Corridors. They are bullies in this tank. They chase the tiger barbs, they chase the rumminos, they chase the otters, they chase the angels, they chase the blue acaras. They're a bit of a nightmare for me, to be honest. Look at this, honestly. Behave, please. You're supposed to be good. Anyway, there's a couple of plants I've got in the middle here that I need to trim down to encourage that bushy, dense growth top tip. If you're trimming, if you've got fast growing stem plants and you trim them every sort of couple of inches or so and then replant it next to it, eventually it starts growing out to a dense bush, which is what I'm trying to do there and also over here, but these ones are just clippings that I'm outgrowing. Fertiliser wise, I'm using Fluval Grow. I'm using API Leaf Zone 2, but I do need to get a nice all-in-one because they're not getting the macronutrients really, because there's some sort of leaf deficiencies that you can see here and there. Food wise, I use Fluval Bug Bites, micro pellets and flakes. I also dose NT Labs Satus for my beneficial bacteria and Chem Prime for the water conditioner. I've got some Vallisneria, jungle Vallisneria actually. Well, can't wait for that to grow up sort of over the top bit here as well. It's going to look awesome. Got some Amazon swords as well, quite a few Amazon swords. Love that plant, proper staple of like tropical plants, look awesome. Although mine aren't at the minute because I need to add some more root tabs, but hey ho. Java ferns, they're reproducing rapidly as well. They're popping out little stems, again Anubias, Hydrocotta. That's going really well. I bought 2 of those and it's actually split up into 4 different plants already, because what they do is they release a stem and you'll just see it every now and again, it'll just float along and you're like, oh yeah, that's another one to be planted. Equipment wise, I have a Fluval 307 canister. I also have an Eheim internal one just for a bit of extra flow to push it along the back edge, because I do plan on adding, well, I have a CO2 system, just a little DIY one. I may do a video on at some point. If you guys are interested in seeing some more about it. So yeah, Fluval 307, a little Eheim internal filter. I have a Fluval surface skimmer over there because I do get a little bit of an oily, well, it looks a bit oily, but it's like that biofilm on the surface, so I just turn that on every now and again and it just gets rid of that. Yeah, that's pretty much my current setup. It's going well. I did have a bit of a sticky start because I blasted it with too much light at the beginning, and now I don't have enough light, which is ironic. But because I blasted it with too much light at the beginning, I got a big algae bloom. But my autos cleared that up straight away. Great little friends, all of them. And now we don't have any algae problems. I'm really enjoying this journey so far. It's like creating, well, it's creating a little world, a little ecosystem where everything's thriving and a little slice of nature. I plan to extend it out of the tank even by putting some devil's ivy and some pothos in the top and get them growing out. And then hopefully when I move into a bigger place, I'm going to have a little fish room set up. Oh, I can't wait. Well guys, I've been George from Lancashire Aquariums. If you've made it this far and enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I'll be uploading, or I'm going to try to upload at least weekly, but hopefully I'll get some more videos and content in for that. So stay tuned. Again, if you enjoyed it, subscribe. Take care.